back to My Favorite CPA. My name is CPA Dan Hodges, and I am a 30-year business veteran CPA, founder of MyFavoriteCPA.com. Today we are diving into a hot topic that has been making waves in the political arena, and that is tax policy proposals. We'll be comparing the tax plans of the two major initiatives, Agenda 47 and Project 2025. So let's break down what each proposal entails and what exactly it means for you. First, let's take a look at Agenda 47. To clear the air, this is Donald Trump's policy that he plans to put in place if and when he takes office. The proposal is designed to overhaul the current tax system with a focus on simplifying the tax code and reducing the tax burden on individuals and businesses. Here are the key points of Agenda 47's tax policy. Number one, lowering individual tax rates. Agenda 47 proposes lowering individual tax rates across the board. The goal is to increase disposable income for households, boosting consumer spending and economic growth. Number two, simplifying tax code. This, by the way, includes reducing the number of tax brackets and eliminating many deductions and credits. The idea is to make filing taxes simpler and much more straightforward. Number three, a reduction in corporate tax rates. The argument here is that lowering taxes will encourage businesses to invest more in expansion and in hiring, which in turn is hoped would drive economic growth. Number four, incentives for small business. Small businesses are definitely a focal point here, with proposals for tax incentives and credits to support their growth and innovation. Number five, estate tax elimination. Team Trump argues that estate tax is really an excess taxation, maybe a double taxation. After you've paid income tax for a lifetime, your family is then taxed again on your death. Now, in summary, supporters of Agenda 47 argue that these changes will lead to a more efficient tax system and stimulate economic growth. Critics, however, worry that the tax plan might disproportionately benefit the wealthy and increase the national debt. Now let's talk about Project 2025 proposed tax policy. This initiative aims to reform the tax system, but with an entirely different approach. Here's what Project 2025 proposes. First, we have progressive taxation, where high-income earners would pay a larger percentage of their income in taxes. This is intended to address income inequality and to ensure that the wealthy contribute their fair share to the tax system. Number two, enhanced tax credits for low and middle income families. This includes increasing the child tax credit and the earned income credit, which are both aimed at providing financial relief to those who need it most. Number three, closing large corporate tax loopholes. The objective here is to create a more level playing field for all businesses. Number four, green tax incentives. To support environmental sustainability, Project 2025 includes green tax incentives. These incentives are designed to help encourage businesses and individuals to adopt environmentally friendly practices and technologies. Number five, wealth tax. A very controversial component of Project 2025 is the introduction of a wealth tax on the richest individuals. This wealth tax is aimed at redistributing wealth concentration and funding social programs. So in summary, supporters of Project 2025 believe that these changes will create a fairer tax system and reduce economic inequality. Critics, however, argue that the increased tax burden on the wealthy and businesses could stifle economic growth and innovation. So let's compare the two proposals. Agenda 47 shoots to lower individual tax rates, simplify tax code, reduce corporate tax rates, incentives for small business, and elimination of estate tax. Whereas Project 2025 shoots for progressive taxation, enhanced tax credits for the low and middle income families, closing large corporate tax loopholes, green tax incentives, and an extra wealth tax. Both plans aim to transform the tax system, but they take very different approaches. Agenda 47 focuses on cuts and simplification, believing that lower taxes stimulate economic growth. On the other hand, Project 2025 emphasizes a progressive tax system and social equity, aiming to reduce income inequality and promote sustainability. Ultimately, which plan is more appealing depends on your perspectives and maybe your personal priorities. Do you value lower taxes and a simplified tax code, or do you prioritize redistributing wealth and funding social programs? As always, it's important to stay informed and consider the long-term impacts of these policies. Thanks again for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on tax news you can use. Let us know in the comments which proposal you support and why.